3, 2, 1, go!
Come on. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Hello.
Welcome to March, everyone. Gianni's face was very surprised.
I don't know where I am ever.
Hello, it's March. In
Mouse.
this episode of the Lone Lobos podcast, welcome. I am Xolo Maridueña, joined by
Gianni DeCenzo. No. Hello, my name is Jacob Bertrand. I am the almost 24 half of the third of the podcast.
That's right.
And joining next to me is the always wonderful, always sexy, always packing a very sublime booty,
Thanks.
Gianni DeCenzo.
Gianni DeCenzo.
Hello.
Thank you
hi.
so much.
Yes, I've been told I run like I have a
Fat ass. According to Khalil.
Gianni runs like he got a big booty. DeCenzo, thank you so much. Undoubtedly, the person we've had the most on our podcast. You have your own nickname, Love God. Thank you so much for blessing the podcast again. I wasn't able to be here the last time.
It's what I do.
It feels only right that Gianni is blessing the podcast now that we're in our new set. We've been hanging for the past 2 months, and now we get to hang out in the set.
Also introducing the fill-in dog.
The fill-in dog, the dog that's snotting all over the frickin' blanket.
Got
Thank
a
you,
runny nose.
Mosif Stalin. Thank you for joining
Stalin.
the
He's just
podcast.
a little nervous.
Wow. Hey, that was pretty close to the thing, wasn't it, Jordan?
Yeah, that was actually accurate. Let's do it one more time.
Wow.
What are you trying to do?
There's a
noise.
Can you play it, Jordan?
Indistinguishable.
Can you play it?
Sure.
Jacob, happy early birthday, bro. Your birthday is coming. It is your Kobe year. It's your Barry Bonds year.
Kobe.
Yeah.
Barry Bonds was a cheater.
They wore number 24, and you're turning 24, right?
Yeah.
Bruh. 24. How do you feel?
I feel the exact same.
Yeah.
Yes. My existential dread went like
Okay.
just a little bit higher. Still can't believe I'm getting closer to 30.
Woohoo! You got like 6 years.
I got license here. What's up, Mo? Yeah, I don't know. It's weird, like being in my mid-20s.
Yeah.
It's a weird thought. I didn't think I was gonna live past 18. So being in
Okay.
the mid-20s is like
My God.
every year it's my birthday now. Instead of going like, oh yes, it's my birthday, I'm like,
Yeah,
we're alive still.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be good to, I guess, if you have that feeling now, you're going to have a lot of birthdays feeling like that. I
Be
mean,
like,
you started a
whoa.
little early.
Damn, still alive.
What are you doing in your life that makes you think you're just not gonna make it to the next
dude,
one?
When I was 17, I was like convinced, like without a shadow of a doubt, that I was gonna die before my 18th birthday. 'Cause I was
He's like,
"There's
just
no
finished
way."
Kirby Buckets.
I was like, there's no
The
way
ops are
I'm
looking
making
for
it-
me.
I'm making
Just
it to
coasting.
adulthood. Yeah, I was like, there's no way I'm making it to adulthood, but here I am.
Whoa.
Don't leave.
Do you feel like an adult?
Sit. Sometimes, like when I
Okay.
talk about taxes and stuff,
Okay.
like
How often are
yeah.
you talking about
Wow.
taxes?
No, just like when I
Alright.
call with my dad, like we'll talk
Yeah.
about taxes or like different projects we have going. I'll feel like an adult.
Okay.
But most of the time, no. And I feel that's maybe because I'm similar to my dad. Like I just went skiing with my dad,
Okay.
and he skis like a 13-year-old. Like he's constantly trying to find little jumps or like ski off the path and find some
Okay.
fresh powder.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
so I see that and I'm like, oh, my dad's 53. So I'm like, oh, like he's still a 13-year-old. Like it's okay that I don't feel like an adult. Because I think if you were to ask my dad, he'd be like, heck no, I don't feel like an adult. I feel like I'm 17.
Okay.
He professionally puts people to
To
sleep.
sleep. Yeah. He has a doctorate. And
I feel like a child. All right, count to 10.
yeah, I don't know. But I'm really excited for my birthday every year. Usually I do K1 speed.
Yeah.
And I go, or some form of go-karting. And this is one of the first year. I think this is the first year that I used to do it with my family. This is the first year I'm not going to be doing it with my family. I'm going to be doing it with you guys.
Your other family.
My other family. And I'm so excited. There's always, and it's usually my sister, one person that the first turn just slams directly into the wall.
Whoa.
And it's usually my sister. Shout out McKenna. She's a great driver, horrible racer. My money's on either Gianni or Khalil to be the person that just slams into the wall. And
I mean, Gianni's a fantastic driver, though.
Don't you lie through your teeth,
dude. Gianni's.
Don't
this
you
is a podcast.
dare.
We can say whatever we want,
You're
Gianni.
right. I am the best driver ever.
You're not a bad driver. You're a really scared driver for some reason.
Look, okay, it's like they're $40,000 vehicles that go at like 100 miles an hour.
You've said this before. You don't have to buy a $40,000.
I'm just saying.
$2,000.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying that's like the general, like
Okay,
$20,000. That's a lot of money, man.
Yeah.
You hit someone just right, they turn into mist. I don't want to mist someone.
Have you ever seen someone get misted in front of you?
No, because I'm such a scared, cautious driver. I've not misted someone yet.
Dude, that's a crazy way to talk about someone dying. Be like, oh, I misted that fool.
Yeah, that
You saw
sounds
that?
like some
Just like-
The Boys type of.
Missed.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think
I
it just
prefer the
evaporates
term slush.
oils.
Yeah, that's slush.
Big ass
Anyways,
slush.
sorry.
A
Gianni, do
Yeah.
you feel like an adult?
No, not even when I talk about taxes.
No.
Because like I'll
You
talk
feel
to
like
someone.
Boss Baby talking about taxes?
Yeah, I just like they'll say numbers and I'm like, okay.
Yes, I would love to match my 401k.
Yes, a mortgage. I pay that monthly.
Well, you sound like Mark Zuckerberg. That was him at Harvard.
Sweet baby rays.
Barbecue sauce?
What? Yeah.
You haven't seen that
Yeah,
Mark
he's-
Zuckerberg?
yeah,
Sweet
he's,
Baby
he's
Rays?
in a Sweet Baby Rays.
Our sweet baby
But
rays.
not even then.
No.
What's the most? When do you feel the most adult like?
When we talk about building a portable Wii.
Yeah, when we talk about building our portable, we're gonna build a portable Wii. It's gonna be great.
It's going to be so cutting edge.
Yeah, we're gonna literally cut a Wii into pieces. But I don't know. I don't think I ever really feel quite like an adult. I guess maybe
Okay.
when I'm like, oh, I'm turning 22 on that day, I feel responsible.
And then right back to.
Right back to
Xolo, do you
Okay.
feel like an adult?
There's times where I feel like an adult. I think just recently, maybe I mentioned it on the podcast. I think coming from work at home over the weekend in Los Angeles and then flying straight from there to work here, that made me
Felt
feel like an
adult.
adult. I was like, oh shit, okay, this is real.
Oh, shit.
I was like,
So it's like, I'm not
I was
having
like-
a good time.
Yeah, I was
I feel like an adult.
there is no turnaround for me. It did feel like a lot of responsibility, perhaps.
Mm.
But I agree with y'all. I mean, I think it's a luxury to kind of get to not skate through, but ease into adulthood and not have to be forced to grow up so quickly.
Thrusted into it. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
one could make the argument that since I've been working since I was 5, that I've always been an adult, and maybe
I mean,
I think the
don't know
way
any
you're
other.
saying it now proves the exact opposite.
I mean,
I'm an adult.
one could argue that I maybe was never a child. And
Okay.
I missed out on that part of my life, and that's why I try to find joy in the cracks.
You have a
of adulthood.
plushie and a Game Boy sitting right next to you.
And that's how I keep myself sane. That's how I live my childhood life out through my adulthood.
do you guys both have your DSs on you?
Yeah, shut the
Oh,
fuck
they're
up.
not DS.
Oh my god!
Yeah. It's
You
not
have a
DS.
Game Boy. Whoa, both of you guys
Oh,
with your
wait,
I like how both of yours kind of match your outfits. Look, Gianni's matches his outfit, and Jacob's is dark like you, dude.
I just have a chipper
So-
demeanor.
How quickly did it take for you to get sucked into Pokemon, Gianni? After never having played it, to now what?
It
You
just
have
took my
three different.
starry-eyed
You have three
explanation.
different devices to play Pokemon on now.
No, I have my DS, my DSi. Oh no, DS Lite, and then I just got this. And sad story, I got a
Game Boy Advanced you got.
I got a fire red. This is my leaf green. There's a difference. At a convention, and it was fake.
Whoa,
It
how
was
did you figure?
It was a repo. It was a reproduction.
It was completely fake. Yeah,
It was
because
completely fake.
it was fraudulent. I know
You got
because
scammed?
I don't know because it was like 20
I mean, you
bucks.
don't know?
They're cheaper. They're cheaper.
They were cheaper,
He
but
paid
he like didn't
cheaper
say.
for like a reproduction
Yeah.
version.
But I was just a little baby boy. I was a
Pokemon?
Pokemon virgin, and they took advantage of my my innocence.
Okay.
But yes,
Johnny's like, I got my bargain.
I got my bargain.
So who's your starter?
I went with Charmander. Charmander. I call him Flambeau.
Flambeau?
Yeah,
Like Rambo, but with fire.
yeah, like Rainbow but with fire.
And who's your enemy's name?
It's
Because in Pokemon, you're basically playing through a campaign. You choose your starter, you choose your name, and in turn, you get to choose your rival's name, who is this character that
Kind of
comes
antagonizes you
yeah,
throughout
yeah.
throughout the story.
dude. He's just a little bitch.
What's his name?
It's Jacob. more specifically, it's his character's name, Himoshi.
Oh, yeah,
Himoshi.
yeah.
Yeah, he was like, oh, I have to name it.
He was like, I'm gonna name it after you. I was like, well, if you're gonna name it after me, I have a separate character
'Cause-
that I play as in
Yeah.
Pokemon. His
Jacob's-
name is Himoshi.
Jacob's, you're his enemy in Pokemon as well.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you're my rival.
You changed it? Wait, what do you name it? What'd you name it?
Giannini.
Oh, that's not a cool name.
Like Panini.
Oh,
Giannini.
no, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Panini.
Just like your Houdini-like rival who just, it is me, Giannini.
It's what I do. Spaghetti.
That's you. Yeah, but I like how fast you dove into all of the Pokemon stuff. It's been fun to talk to you about it.
Dude, I grinded like my fake one. It was so bad.
Yeah, because you found out like 2 or 3 days into playing
I
the
beat-
campaign that it
Yeah.
was fake. How did you figure out it was fake, by the way?
So I beat 2 gym leaders. You're supposed to, there's like 8. And I got, what's his name? Abra. I got this Abra character, and to like level him up, Jacob was like, "Oh my god, trade him with me. It's gonna be great." That's what you sound like, by the way. Trade him with me. It's gonna be great. He'll level up. And so I do all this stuff. I get these cables and I like change them over. It's so complicated. And then like it freaked out or something. And so
Whoa.
I traded it with him, but his thing that he traded with me was still my Abra.
Oh.
So he lost his level 25
Poliwhirl.
Poliwhirl,
Oh no.
which is his favorite
I
Pokemon.
do.
Why
love
did you
Poliwhirl.
have to trade his favorite Pokemon?
He told me to trade anyone. I was like, this is
But
fitting.
you can't
He
trade it
loves that
back
one.
anyways, right?
No,
You
you can't trade it back.
Oh.
But not
But
anymore. It's
because
gone.
his game was a fake, the original my like
It just
actual
ate it?
Pokemon game was like, what the fuck is this fake shit? And was like sever connection.
No, but still, but not before giving away your Pokemon.
Yeah, mine just got lost into the ether.
So you
Mine-
got punished.
I got punished for Gianni's fakeness.
But now you have a real Game Boy with a real leaf green.
I got the real leaf green. I got that one and fire red, and it was just like a gamble of which one would come to me first. I was itching to get back to playing. Now I'm here. I got a
Yeah.
Rattata
Okay.
and a Pidgey.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Yes. Yes. You're about to encounter Jacob's favorite Pokemon, Poochyena.
Oh yeah.
What's Poochyena?
No, that's not in this game yet.
Oh,
That's Sapphire's
fake
fan.
fan.
Dude, fake fan.
What's Poochyena?
Oh, you'll
he's
see.
he's kind of
When
like,
you play Sapphire, you'll see him.
Uh,
He's kind of like Mo if Mo looked like badass.
oh no,
Okay.
poor Mo. What does Mo look like right now?
Mo looks like scared
Mo's like a
little Danish
skinwalker.
girl.
dude.
Mo's like a skinwalker.
He's a sickly little Victorian boy.
Hello, father.
Hello, father. How was it, Gianni, being without Jacob and Peyton this weekend?
So great.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was really great.
What did we do?
Well, I watched some movies and TV shows. Xolo fell asleep through every single one.
No, I like
know.
though when people have been asking us like, "Oh, so what'd you do last weekend?" Shirley goes, "Oh man, I had a great weekend." People are like, "Oh yeah, oh I watched so many movies." Every time Johnny's like, "Slept."
Literally,
You slept
only
through all
this
the
weekend.
movies.
I haven't even been here the other weekends.
Yeah.
First of all. Second of all, I fell asleep during maybe 50% of what we watched over the weekend.
Yeah, you
And
missed.
it was the bad 50%, I will say.
Yeah.
I missed out.
The Book of Clarence.
The Book of Clarence,
Was-
that one was...
You
did
fell
we watch
asleep in that one?
late?
Yes or no?
I
We-
did fall asleep.
we watched
for-
that one midday, and he made a point of like,
Wait,
"Oh,
no.
you're here during the day. I don't fall asleep. I don't fall asleep then."
He's like sick. Lakeith Stanfield.
10 minutes in.
No, not 10 minutes
Okay,
in.
12 minutes in. He was out.
I don't.
Was that Book of Clarence?
Damn, Xolo's like,
I don't know.
Yo, is there any Latinos in this?
No. I know. I was asleep all weekend. But no, we finished Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we did.
Tell him how it ended.
No.
It ended.
No.
Oh,
Wait,
tell
you
me how
haven't
it
watched
ended?
it? I haven't watched all of it. What the fuck? I was saying no. What do you mean? Woo?
He doesn't
I
know
was
how it
asleep.
ended.
You were asleep.
I was asleep.
I know how it ended.
Oh
was
my
great.
god, that's so funny that you fucking
it
fell
ends with
asleep.
Isa Gonzalez and what's his name? Ludwig
Alexander.
Alexander Skarsgård.
Skarsgård?
They take back over, and it's their show now.
I hate that. I would be so upset.
No. We watched Book of Clarence. We watched Oppenheimer.
Sleep.
We watched. Well, no, Oppenheimer. I stayed up for most of it.
Okay, so do all the sleep ones and then do the awake ones.
What were all of them in total?
All of the ones he was awake for?
No. I want him to name like the ones he saw and the ones he napped to.
He napped to all of them.
No,
Literally
not
all of
true.
them.
You name the nap ones.
Okay. Oppenheimer, Book of Clarence,
Damn.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith. What was the one war show? Oh, All's Quiet on the Western
Well, I didn't
Front.
fall asleep during
Yes,
that,
you
and
did.
I'd already
Yes, you
seen
fell
it.
asleep.
No, you did fall asleep.
But I already watched the movie.
No,
Okay.
but you can't say I didn't fall asleep. I had
Yeah.
already seen it when you did fall asleep.
Dude.
Okay, what else?
What else did we watch? It was all of them.
I watched by myself and stayed awake the whole time.
Well, we have nothing
Were
to
we
prove this
there?
though.
I mean, no.
So how do we know?
I could give you a rundown of the movie.
Well, you could have just spark notes.
Yeah, Spark Notes.
Why would I have done that?
To try
I
to
watched
save-
Naiad.
What's Naiad?
You definitely fell asleep during night.
No. Naiad was actually pretty interesting. It wasn't what I thought the story was going to be, and it was pretty good. It's about this lady, 60-year-old lady, who
Who
on her
swims.
5th attempt to swim from Cuba to Florida, she makes it.
Whoa.
I watched Rustin. I watched Full Metal Jacket.
Oh yeah.
I watched, what was the other one? I think. Oh yeah, those are the ones.
So you fell
And
asleep.
then all the
to
ones that Gianni.
4, stayed awake for 3.
Yeah. And the Holdovers. We just watched.
You
The
fell asleep
Holdovers.
during that.
And this morning I watched Killers of the Flower Moon.
Look at Mo.
Well, I still have 2 hours left. I watched 3 hours already. I've already.
How long is that
It's-
movie?
It's
like
3.5 hours.
hours?
No, it's 3.5 hours long.
Oh my god.
In preparation for the Oscars, because this is the last week before we get into
Yeah.
the Oscars. And after watching Oppenheimer, it's a great movie. What? I mean, Gianni, you say what you say. Gianni gave a more harsh. Gianni was like, "That was a big movie."
It was a,
That's what Gianni sounds like. I sound like this. Oh yeah. And Gianni's
we're all just characters in this little world we call life. No, it was a very good movie, Mr. What's his name?
Nolan.
Cillian Murphy or Christopher Nolan?
Mr. Christopher Nolan. It was a wonderful movie. Love to be in one of those. It was just like it was a lot, man. They were talking about like
He's like, it felt like I was back in school.
they were talking about like particles and relativity and whatnot.
Sounds like every Avengers movie.
Yeah, but like Avengers is like fake science.
You're like
This was
shit is
very
real.
real, serious science.
Our favorite part was when Oppenheimer was like, beep, boop, beep, boop, boop, and he made the bomb, and then they dropped the bomb, and then they were like, who did this? And Oppenheimer was like, wait, why me? Why me?
It is a funny point in the bomb where Jenny was talking about is where they're like, Oppenheimer's like, make sure you don't detonate it too high up, or else
Yeah.
it won't be as effective. And they're like, this many people died. And he's like, oh my god.
He's like,
After he's like, so here's how to really get it to
Dude,
work.
the whole movie was like, we got to make this more powerful, more explosive. And then they blew up everything. And he was like, wait, I didn't really mean it. What?
you don't understand to. I had to, otherwise they
Yeah.
would have first.
It was my job. It's like you accepted the job. They didn't hold a gun to your head. I don't know. But it was a good movie.
After seeing some of the behind the scenes footage and stuff like that, seeing all of the stuff that they used to intercut the different scenes with the particles moving around, the stuff blowing up, seeing the behind the scenes of how that stuff wasn't made with a computer and it was actually like Christopher Nolan with a little like wind up toy or something like that that had a
whoa.
light on it or whatever. It made Cillian Murphy's it added some humility to the situation just thinking of Cillian being like
And Christopher Nolan's like,
perfect. But great accent, Cillian Murphy every time. Like
he's just so
I
good.
forget that he's
Irish.
He's Irish?
I'm-
Whoa, good job.
Him and Daniel Day-Lewis, I feel like, are actors who just do not miss.
Whoa.
I think
Right?
Nice.
Josh Peck stole the show.
Josh Peck's actually really good in it.
He's good.
I mean,
he's good.
sometimes though, because of how many people that were in the movie, most of the time I was just going, "Is that the?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
Green Goblin?
Green
Is that
Goblin?
the whale?"
What?
The guy who's Andrew Garfield's Green Goblin, Harry Osborn, he's in it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What is he?
Wait,
He was also in that movie with Michael B. Jordan. Anyways,
who does
regardless.
he play in Oppenheimer?
Everyone plays some
He's just a dude in a
politician
suit.
white guy. Yeah.
He's a dude
Okay,
in a
actually,
suit.
you know who I thought was a freaking sleeper hit in Oppenheimer was Casey Affleck.
Oh, yeah,
He
had a little-
was so Casey Affleck plays the character who when Cillian Murphy is talking to Matt Damon.
Okay.
Sorry. When Cillian Murphy is talking to Matt Damon and he's saying, "Yeah, I told this colonel about my communist past and how my brother was a communist," and he's like, "Are you fucking kidding me? You told that colonel? That colonel's a fucking psychopath. He's crazy, dude. Are you serious?" And then it just cuts to like it keeps showing the back of the head of the colonel, like keeps showing him, and then finally you see that it's Casey Affleck. I thought he did a really good job in that scene. He was so scary.
I fell asleep during his parts.
I remember it, but I was like so confused. My brain was fried by that point.
that was at the beginning, bro.
That was maybe like the first
Yeah.
45.
Yeah.
Oh, embarrassing.
So then after I feel like honestly with the movies, Jacob, that you haven't seen, maybe not you, Gianni, but the movies that we've missed from the Oscars so far,
Past
you
Lives,
can
Anatomy of a
still
Fall,
you can still make your choices here.
Flower Moon.
What
Those are the three I
you
haven't seen.
what you want to win. So Gianni, Jordan, Monica, Jacob, please get ready for our Oscar ballots. Pew, pew. So the objective here, I guess, is to say who you want to win or who should win, and then we'll see next week if we're correct and who wins, who we're going to congratulate.
Whoa.
Okay?
Okay.
So we'll go from bottom to top. Best supporting best actress. Okay? Annette Bening, Naiad. She's the lady who swims from,
Cuba.
Cuba to Florida.
Florida.
Lily Gladstone, Killers of the Flower Moon. I just saw that this morning. She definitely gave a pretty powerful performance. Sandra Euler from Anatomy of a Fall also acted her ass off in fucking French, English, and German. Carey Mulligan in Maestro. We saw that one. Pretty
She was
good.
good.
And Emma Stone, Poor Things.
Well, I've only seen poor things of that list, so
So
I
what? But
gotta
she's-
give it
she
to
just
Emma.
won. She just won at the BAFTAs though for best actress,
Oh.
best lead actress. So it's definitely not far fetched. But
yeah.
did you think it was a best actress performance?
I think it was very good. I mean, I don't know how you prepare for a role like that. Just like, okay, you have the brain of an infant. Go. There you go. I think it was a great movie. A little long, maybe. There was just a lot of stuff. And then the brothel scene. Brothel. Have you seen it? You've seen it? Okay. Yeah, I thought the crazy sex stuff was over, and then the brothel came up, and it was not nearly over. No, she was good. I liked her. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give it to her.
All right, best actress.
Gianni's like, brothel scene, Oscar.
Come on, man.
Monica and Jordan, best actress from y'all.
I'm gonna go with Lily Gladstone.
I also will go with Lily Gladstone. Those are
I think Lily Gladstone will probably win.
I concur, Lily Gladstone.
You
I
just
think-
changed it, Gianni.
No, it's. I believe I trust you guys.
What do you think, Xolo?
I think
I would be surprised if the girl from Anatomy of a Fall wins, though.
I think Emma Stone would win before Sandra Euler.
I think,
Think.
yeah.
But
But is this who we think we
think-
want to win, or who we think they're gonna choose?
This is who I think.
Oh, who
Oh,
are
okay.
we think they will choose?
No, who we want, right?
Yeah, who you guys want?
Oh,
Yeah. No, Lily Gladstone.
Yeah. I would like Lily Gladstone to win as well. For Best Supporting Actor, y'all, Sterling K. Brown, American Fiction, Robert De Niro, Killers of the Flower Moon, Robert Downey Jr., Oppenheimer, Ryan Gosling, Barbie, Mark Ruffalo, Poor Things.
I mean, unequivocally Gosling, right?
Yeah, it definitely should be Ryan Gosling. No. Honestly?
Dude, imagine.
He wins it.
Dude, that would be crazy. My pick is wait, I just had him in my head.
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr.
From Oppenheimer.
from Oppenheimer. I was really surprised. His performance, he was really good.
he was really good. I thought he might have a difficult time not seeming like Iron Man.
Yeah.
He was great.
You didn't.
Yeah.
Nothing like Iron Man.
Yeah.
Which is like you play that role for like 10 plus
He's
years.
so known for
It's
it.
just
Yeah.
in you. But yeah, no, I think he killed it.
I would want him to win an Oscar too. It would be really cool to see him get an Oscar.
Has he never won an
I don't
Oscar?
think so.
Oh yeah,
Maybe not.
give it to RDJ.
Has he been winning the other awards?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't
Okay.
peeped.
Who do you think is going to win, Gianni?
I think RDJ.
RDJ?
For y'all, supporting actor?
I would say already. You know what? I'm gonna go with Mark Ruffalo.
I'm going to go with Mark Ruffalo too, I think.
Yeah.
Monica?
Same. I'm gonna go with Ruffalo as well.
Okay.
He was really good.
I've loved him since 13 going on 30.
He's so good in that movie. He's so awesome. Or what's that that movie with Reese Witherspoon, Just Like Heaven? Have
Yeah.
you seen that one? That one's good too. He's good in rom-coms. I haven't seen Poor Things. I'm just gonna say Poor Things is a rom-com.
It is
It
not a rom com, dude.
It could
Dude,
Poor Things.
No.
I love that rom-com.
literally the first scene he has with Emma Stone is just like, what?
Boom, bat, boom, bat.
Yeah.
All right.
What's the next one?
Best actor?
Okay.
Bradley Cooper, Maestro, Coleman Domingo, Rustin, Paul Giamatti, The Holdovers, Cillian Murphy, Oppenheimer, and Jeffrey Wright, American Fiction.
I haven't seen Rustin, but of that list, I feel like Cillian Murphy did the most to deserve it. I loved Paul Giamatti in Holdovers, but I think Cillian Murphy will win.
I feel
think-
like he has to win
I
it.
think so too.
Yeah.
He was in the movie for all 3 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, he did great.
What do you guys think? Best actor?
Cillian Murphy.
Nah,
The stare he gives during that
Oh,
scene
when he's
where
like-
everyone's like applauding and he's just like,
The
Yeah.
bomb did what I wanted it to do.
yeah.
here's. I think that this is the only category that this movie is gonna win in, so I'm gonna give it this one. It's gonna be a sleeper, and it's gonna be Jeffrey Wright for American Fiction.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I
think-
love Jeffrey Wright.
I
but
yeah,
no way.
he was
It
great.
could
in-
happen, bro.
Like it's a long time coming for him. I don't know if he's won at this field, but from the Basquiat movie to Manchurian Candidate to now, he's got like a long history, and definitely maybe not Best Picture, but I don't see like Oppenheimer sweeping all these categories. So they're gonna give Oppenheimer the other things, and Best Actor is gonna go to Jeffrey Wright. Put $1 on it.
Put $1 on it. Okay.
You heard it here first. $1.
All right.
$1 here.
All right, and let's do both of these as a bing bang. Name them both out. Best director and best picture. Best director.
We can do supporting actress.
I don't have it here, but it is surely to be
The Holdovers.
Miss Joy Randolph from
The Holdovers.
The Holdovers. She has swept everything else. It could. Jodie Foster is the only other person I think it could
Who
be as
could.
well in Naiad. She did a really great job. Best director: Justine Triet for Anatomy of a Fall, Martin Scorsese for Killers of the Flower Moon, Christopher Nolan, Oppenheimer, Yorgos Lanthimos for Poor Things, and Jonathan Glazer for The Zone of Interest.
I could see Yorgos Lanthimos winning.
Yeah, he could win.
That's a pretty stacked category.
I think Nolan will win for best director, though, because there's just so many people, so many effects, so much stuff going on. And for best picture, 10 category or 10 options for best picture: Zone of Interest for A24, Poor Things from Searchlight, Past Lives, A24, Oppenheimer, Universal, Maestro, Netflix, American Fiction, Orion, and Amazon MGM, Anatomy of a Fall, Neon, Barbie, Warner Brothers, The Holdovers, Focus Pictures, and Killers of the Flower Moon, Apple.
I want it to be The Holdovers because then I think it will encourage the industry to make more movies like it.
Okay.
So I'm going to say The Holdovers.
Best Picture goes to Holdovers by Jacob Thomas Bertrand by Gianni DeCenzo.
I don't know. I think it was a good movie. I feel like Barbie would probably win it. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, if
Isn't
we
it-
just if it's a popularity contest.
Well,
10,000%.
is it what we want? We want it to win.
Yeah, you could give a little bit of both.
I think The Holdovers was a pretty feel good movie. I just didn't like. I thought the main kid was a little too old. We
Okay.
talked about it a little bit.
Yeah, I agree.
He was maybe just a little old.
The way he speaks, though, I think fits the movie
Yeah.
really well.
There was the one
Just his
moment.
cadence. And
Yeah. The one moment where he's like flirting with the girl in the basement. It was just like, ooh.
You would have a beard right now if you didn't shave this morning.
Ooh.
Like,
You literally it was like growing in between the scene. But yeah, Barbie.
So for that reason,
For that
The
reason, I'm out.
Holdovers Best Picture.
Oh no, I'd say
it's-
Barbie. I think.
So Gianni's taking Barbie for Best Picture. Monica and Jordan.
I think Oppenheimer's gonna win it, but I would like Killers of the Flower Moon to win it, even though I didn't like the movie. I would like that movie to win Best Picture.
why? Why?
Because Lily, why would I want it to win? or
Oh,
why did I like
Lily
it?
Gladstone.
I'm going to go with again, Poor Things.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cholito.
I would like to see. Oh, no. You know what? I would like to see Past Lives or Poor Things win.
Past lives.
Yeah.
Interesante.
Win the Best Picture. But I think maybe Poor Things has a better shot. So I'm gonna go with Poor Things as well.
How well received has Poor Things been? Has it been well received? I feel like it's maybe a little too out there for some people.
It's
know?
got 92 from critics and
Oh.
79 from audience.
Okay.
Interesting.
What's so interesting is like that movie, like Poor Things.
Mhm.
Critics 92%,
Mhm.
right? And then audience is 76.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Barbie critics score is,
We'll pull it up.
but yeah, you should pull it up. It's really interesting that Barbie seems to be,
88 and 83.
yeah, Barbie seems to be a movie that is in it for a flipped reason. Like Poor Things, critics love it, and we don't really care about the audience. But Barbie, it kind of feels like, I mean, it was $1 billion grossed revenue. It feels like Barbie's sort of like the people liked this one, which I'm curious if they've done that before.
I mean, the critics liked Poor Things just as much as they liked Barbie.
But the audience didn't like it as much.
yeah, but I'm saying like but
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess how I've been hearing of Barbie, it's like it grossed $1 billion. It's like this, it's that. It's not how Poor Things is talked about as like, oh, it's so artistic. It's so
Well,
daring.
if Poor
it's
Things
so
had made
that.
$1 billion, I'm sure they'd be talking about that too. But I mean,
Yeah, but the highlight of Poor Things is how out there and artistic and daring it is. And not saying
Yeah.
Barbie isn't that, but the thing that I've heard people talk about, it's more of like, wow, the audience and the message
Yeah.
and the, I don't know.
yeah,
A question of what matters more, critic
Yeah,
review
'cause-
or audience
Well, yeah, because
engagement.
I thought it was pretty much just what the Academy thinks, but it seems like for Barbie, they're like, oh, let's take it what the audience thinks a little bit.
why haven't we been asked to present an award for the Oscars? That's really what I'm kind of wondering.
I would do a really good job.
for
not
real.
gonna lie.
Like they kind of have been slacking. To BH, like
We could do
Wait,
it.
don't you have to win an Oscar to present an Oscar?
No way. No way.
I thought it's whoever wins the
Didn't-
thing before presents it.
Nah, I mean, maybe that might just be an easy way to do it, but they definitely got to get some other people. Some Ice Spice better be presenting at the Oscars this year.
That would be so funny. And Best Picture.
I mean, it'd go off. People would be. That'd be the most watched part of the
Yeah,
Oscars.
it really would.
Facts.
Some Ice Spice.
She'd fall.
Ice Spice.
No, I don't
Why do
know.
you want Ice Spice to fall?
I don't
bro?
want her to fall. Predictions.
Gianni, can you talk about what goes through your brain when you
Uh-oh.
when you go
Okay.
back and reflect and think that this whole journey started with one simple audition and then you
Dude.
just got the job,
Don't.
and
It just
then
like
7 years later, here you are sitting on a couch
it just
with
hit
your
me.
blue-haired friend and his Pokemon
Friend is a
and
strong word.
your Mexican concubine.
Whoa.
Did you think?
No, I never thought I'd have a Mexican concubine. What is that? No, it hit me like a ton of bricks the other day. Just like we were driving to pick up Jacob and Peyton, and I was like, dude, I auditioned once to play a nerd 7 years ago, and now here I am in like the training dojo, just going ham on each other. It's been great.
You do go ham on me.
I do go ham on him.
How has
Binary bros.
have you been, being that it's our last year, have you been feeling the pressure of getting your body up and your strength up and stuff, or not even your strength, but like your moves up? Have you been
No,
feeling it?
no.
No.
I feel like I don't know. My
No, but I
character's
feel
had.
ready?
Yeah, I think he's been pretty cool. I think he's been self-realized. He's
Okay.
figured out who he is pretty early on. But who knows what's going to happen this season? No, I feel good. I feel strong. You know, I learned how to do a kip up 2 years ago, and I can still kind of do it.
You can do it.
I can do it. Yeah, it's the one thing I have. It's pretty good. But no, I'm excited. I'm nervous of like what comes next. You know, we don't have like the yearly trip to Georgia to like film the show.
Yeah.
I'm so curious what next one audition you go on that just booked you these cues.
Oh, I know which one it is.
Oh no, Goblin mode.
Goblin mode.
Oh,
No, I shouldn't.
snap.
No, we shouldn't talk about that.
So
one.
what is it? What
Tonus.
type of thing would you like to work on next? Are you wanting to do something? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've been starting to write a
Mhm.
little bit more. I've been trying to, you know, my New Year's resolution was to have 3 separate TV show pilots. So yeah, I would love to maybe develop that a little bit
Okay.
more, because it's just like the thing with acting, it's kind of difficult to just sit around
Yeah.
and wait for someone else to tell you what your career is going to do next.
Mhm.
You know, I feel like, okay, this is something that lets me be active in my life. I can choose what I do next. What the hell? I can choose what I do next for the most part. But as far as like characters I want to play, I've always wanted to play like a psychopath, something
Okay.
like that. Someone. Just
What kind
crazy.
of psychopath? That's like the
Or like
yeah, like The Shining,
just
like
shaking.
American Beauty, like or American Psycho.
American
that's-
Psycho. That would be
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
I could get a 6-pack for that.
I could definitely see you in a psychopath role.
Thank
you. I think it's going to be so exciting. I was talking about it with Jacob. He was kind of mentioning like, I don't know what type of role. Like, I kind of want to do adult roles, a role where I'm playing an adult
yeah.
or feel more adult like, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
And I think that I'm equally as excited to see the adult,
version of Gianni
yeah,
DeCenzo.
like whatever
My
you act like
manliness.
as an adult, because I feel like our characters on this show at least are pretty childlike, or at
Mhm.
least pretty in their adolescence.
Mhm.
So getting to see someone who's past that, considering that we're not even really past that yet, is going to be so interesting.
Dude, it's
Do
crazy.
you ever think about that? Like, you're not even an adult yet, but you
No.
might be playing an adult
I-
who's more an adult than you are.
Yeah, it's really crazy. I'm still like in the youth program, like
Yeah.
youth side of my agency, which is like it doesn't help
You're-
us. Yeah,
Oh,
well,
whoa.
So
it's just like it's not how old you are, it's the parts you're going out for
Yeah.
that they decide what you're in, which doesn't help with, feeling like an adult.
they're just like, yeah,
Dude, I'll still get auditions for like 16-year-olds. I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, we do as well.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I guess I'm not too far off.
Yeah, I mean-
But yeah, I would like to play. You know what would be fun? Like an army sort of thing, like going
Oh,
into
yeah.
boot camp or.
Wait,
That's
what do you
something-
like about that?
I just think it would be like the perfect role right now because that's like what 18 years old, just kind of like bright-eyed sort of. It would be gritty. It'd be fun. I'd
All
like
quiet
to
on the Western Front.
all quiet. I want to get trench foot. I'd like to get a little
Okay.
souvenir. You know what trench foot is?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
we started All Quiet on the Western Front, a 2.5-hour war movie, and Johnny's like, man, a lot of them probably didn't know that they had trench foot.
Dude, because they were just like sitting there
Man,
and just
just
like
thinking
this
all the twinge foot in that movie. Wow.
those
Lots of
piggies,
twinge foot there.
There's no Purell where they are.
those piggies are gone for. Someone give them a pumice rock.
I mean, think about how hard it is to keep your feet dry in that type of environment.
It's not quiet on the Western Front.
It's squishy sounding.
There's on the Western Front.
Man,
I
think
think-
about how they would shut that trench foot.
I mean, how cool would a war movie be though?
I think it would be awesome. I think I could see all of you guys. You guys
All of
could
us
be in it.
in
Yeah,
a war movie together?
that would be kind
Okay,
of cool.
wait, what character would we be? Like, which archetype would we be in the war movie?
I would definitely be that guy with the glasses in Western Front.
Damn.
Dies
No.
right off the bat.
No way. No, you would be the guy that makes it to the end. The guy with the glasses
oh.
always makes it to the end.
Yeah.
Like, cause you have Jacob. Like, if we were just our characters from Cobra Kai,
yeah.
Hawk would be the one that dies first.
No, my character.
Yes,
No, your character would be the one that dies.
Yeah,
first.
you're right. He'd be like,
He's like the
Guys.
wholesome, like
wait, Gianni, I gotta go get Dimitri.
my character would be like the asshole that's really crazy that fucking stays alive way too long.
you'd
And
be
at the
Vincent D'Onofrio
Have you seen Band of Brothers?
in the bathroom. This is my girl.
You would see Full Metal Jacket. It's a funny reference.
Have you seen Band of Brothers? I think the
Yeah.
miniseries. You know the guy that just like has no weapons at one point and he just runs through the battle zone.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see your character as that. Just
Okay.
like, okay, fuck it. I don't care. And he just runs and no one's like shooting him because they're just like, what?
Someone else is gonna get him.
Yeah.
Surely.
The type of role that I would really want to play in a
war
war movie is the sniper in Saving Private Ryan.
I haven't seen that one. Okay, what do
really?
you like about him?
I just think he's a really cool character. He's pretty stoic.
Okay.
And he's just like kind of like one of the men, but he's so good at sniping. He saves
Barry
a lot
Pepper?
of Barry Pepper. He saves a lot of people's lives. And whenever he kills someone, he goes,
Oh God.
and then he goes and snipes one. He's just badass. He's just super cool.
no, but I just like the idea of someone being like, I'm doing this for the Lord. But-
Jesus hates Nazis.
yeah, I mean, was that Saving Private Ryan? The Nazis?
Yes.
Okay.
There's Nazis?
All right. I didn't think it was that long ago.
For the Lord.
For the
pretty
Lord.
sure it's Nazis.
But
Saving Private Ryan is like one of the most intense war movies I've ever seen. There's a death scene in that movie that sometimes when I think about, I'm like, oh my God, it would fucking suck to die like that. And it like makes me mad to this day.
What happened?
whoa.
What is it?
You have goosebumps?
It's so basically the premise of the story is there's 4 brothers and 3 of them die. And this company gets sent to recover Private Ryan because they don't want the mother of these 4 kids to be like, sorry, you lost all 4 of your sons to war. So they get told you need to bring back
Whoa.
Private Ryan
Oh,
to his mother.
okay.
So not all of them die. So it's their journey to get there. And on their journey, they capture this Frenchman. And I'm pretty sure he's French. He's either French or German. And they have a translator with them. And he's kind of like this really shy, like cowardly guy. And he's like translating for them. And they end up letting the German guy go, the French guy go. And then way later in the movie, they're in a battle. And one of the guys sees him and is like, oh shit. But the French guy's like, fuck you. And they start fighting to the death. And the translator is sitting with a gun on like the other side of the other side in the other room, and the French dude is like trying to stab. He's like on top of one of the guys, like trying to stab him, and he's like this. The American's like trying to push the knife away, and he's like whispering to him in French, like, and the guy's like, fuck, and the knife is like slowly going into him, and the translator, is just like really scared, and like the guy's just like, fuck, and he's like just crying as like the knife is like just going into his heart, and the French guy's just like staring over him, and then.
God.
Dude, it's so brutal. And
For you on your Tuesday morning, right before Jacob's birthday, it was so brutal.
dude, it's and just the way that they're looking at each other. The guy who dies in it, he's an amazing actor. Just the look he gives is so haunting. And the French guy walks out of the room and he sees the translator and he pats him on the shoulder and runs off. And the translator's like, he just sits down crying, and he's oh my god, that guy's such a. It's just weird to see like a very, very just cowardly person in war, and there's probably a lot of people like that, that just like broke down when, I feel like you don't really know what type of person you are in those moments until you're in them.
I know.
Like, you have no idea.
I know. I'm not the translator guy.
Well, you're not.
I'm the one getting stabbed.
Oh, okay. It's a good movie, man.
Who was Ryan?
Matt Damon.
Oh.
Dude, when their medic dies, oh my gosh. Dude, it's so like 2 scenes before he dies, they're all sitting down at night just kind of trading stories from back home. And the medic just kind of gets really vulnerable, and he's like, yeah, I didn't really know my dad, and my mom worked just like a bunch of double shifts, and she would come home at night. I'm gonna tell you the story. You guys are laughing.
No, it's really funny because it's like it was a brutal death. He just started like opening up about his dad, and then I just imagine like a bayonet right in the middle of the conversation.
Oh, he's like, yeah, so I didn't really get to know my father. It's
like Alien.
a good movie though. You should watch it.
Well, we've been on a war movie binge. I think it definitely, in this age range right here, is a great thing to not only like having been on a show where we've gotten to make a family for 7 years. In a movie like that, you must make it so quick. Like having to be in those, even like watching Society of the Snow, and how like when you're in a group together, whether it's a freaking football movie, a war movie, a survival movie, like you guys have to stick together. And I think that'd be sick as heck to get to do that.
I think it's a little bit easier to like become really good friends when you're doing something like a movie like that. Cause like just that shared experience of actually being in the cold, wet mud,
Yeah.
I think it kind of trauma bonds you in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you fake a war movie? You know what I mean?
You don't.
Like everything is super real. You're wearing the equipment. You're
Yeah.
wearing all the gear. You have all this dirt on your face. Like you're sprinting while explosions are happening. I feel like that also. It just thrusts you in it.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, All Quiet on the Western Front. Dude, that guy had the craziest makeup
Yeah.
in that movie.
It looked really good.
For the parts you saw.
But but how interesting that you want to act in, you want to be a psychopath, do something way crazy, but the stuff that you're writing is kind of comedic, 30-minute
Yeah.
Racist.
like
Whoa, no, it's not.
like sillier stuff. Why do you think you like writing silly stuff, but when you're in front of the camera you want to do something darker?
I don't know. It's just like it kind of flows better for me when I'm writing that. I feel like I have a way more fun time just coming up with these goofy bits and jokes. And, I like it when it's not super grounded, so you
Yeah.
can kind of play with the rules of the world. I think I just kind of want to play a psychopath rather than write one, just because I think it would be fun to develop one character like that and
Yeah.
really get into it. I don't know if I'd really want to write an entire story around it.
Yeah.
It would just be fun to like really get in there.
Well, then why don't you write a psychopath in one of your shows, but he's just a total side character?
Yeah.
Well, that's Tim. He's a psychopath. He's like,
Like Drake and Josh, the guy.
Steve.
Steve,
Yeah.
Crazy Steve.
Yeah.
I love Crazy Steve.
Dude,
I
I remember he's
actually,
like, don't go in there.
I my writing class. I did a writing class where you write the whole script out and then
Okay.
you do a table read. And my writing teacher knew what's his name?
Crazy
Jerry
Steve.
Trainer?
Crazy Steve. Yeah,
Jerry
Jerry
Trainer.
Trainer. He knew Jerry Trainer, and so he actually
What?
read like the main lead of my character.
What?
Of my show.
When they do that?
This was before we came back here.
Whoa,
It
that's
was
so cool.
super fun. He was so good. Thank you, Jerry.
Dude.
I
Wow.
appreciate it.
Read your freaking words.
He
How was it
read
to be
it.
like,
Did he like it?
I don't know. I think he did. He
He's
killed
like-
it.
he was
and
just like,
scene.
that fucking sucks.
Oh god.
Your mic is still on. Your mic,
what,
Jerry.
what was the character like?
This was for my one TV show called Classless, and so he plays like a
Oh, the
teacher. It's like It's Always Sunny, but school, and so it's just
High
like
school.
high school, and so it's just like a group of like kind of not the best people, and so he's this teacher that really wants to be a great example for his students, but just goes about it in the most inappropriate and like terrible ways. Like one of his students does drugs in class, and so he's like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna save you," and so he does drugs to kind of understand them better. And so he just goes on this drug-fueled rage throughout the school, trying to find out who's like selling drugs and stuff. It's a great script, I promise.
Jerry killed it.
Jerry killed it. He was great. But yeah, he was like kind of an unhinged character. It was great. I loved it. I want
A
to do more.
complete 180 from Abbott Elementary, which is all wholesome about
Yes.
teaching.
Oh, is it really?
I don't know.
I haven't seen it. Abbott
It looks
Elementary is
wholesome.
Yeah, they're like teachers trying to do the right thing
Yeah, my teacher is not. Well, he's trying to do the right thing, but he
the
doesn't.
wrong way.
Yeah, wrong way.
I guess it's an elementary school. How like
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. How do you make multiple seasons of an elementary class? Is it like how heavily do they follow the students? Because I feel like they grow up. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like they're the same teachers teaching the same grades,
Okay,
and
okay.
the kids are just new kids each year.
Okay. Because like
Kind of like that.
Okay. That'd be so hard to like, you'd be like 17.
We got to cast 4-month-olds.
Yeah. Something. Hi, Mo.
Well, love God,
Yes. That is
we
me.
have yes. We have a question for you that we know that only you know the answer to.
Wait, no way.
Yes, I do.
People need some
Hit me with
advice.
it.
That was
Someone
See,
is
didn't I sound like it?
asking for your advice, and it has to do with dating someone from a different culture.
Hey guys, it's Kiara from Michigan. My question for you guys is, if any, have you ever experienced any differences like in cultures when it comes to dating? Like I am Mexican American and my partner is American, and every once in a while we run into something that, never thought would come up. So I was just wondering if you guys have ever dealt with that and how you deal with it. All right. Bye guys.
All right. Yeah.
Kiara from Michigan.
Thank you.
Shout out
Kiara.
the Mexicans. We're everywhere. We're taking over. Gianni, you're in an interracial relationship.
Why are you saying it like that? That just sounds so weird. Yes.
You're in a biracial relationship.
Yes, I am.
And Jacob is as well.
That's true.
Yeah.
And
Yeah?
I'm sure have
Well,
you
because
and have
Jacob's
you been-
Mexican.
Oh.
And she's white.
Whoa. Dude, flip flop. Kind of. No.
Jacob's always saying tortilla, and Peyton's like, "What do you mean?
What is that?
She's like, I only know bread.
So
Sorry.
what? So the question is,
What advice do you have for cultural differences in a
Yeah.
relationship?
Yeah,
Yep.
what advice do you have for someone who is dating outside of their culture? And do you ever find things in your relationship that are differences culturally that you've had to learn or get accustomed to?
Yeah. I mean, so okay, my girlfriend. Shout out Melly. Hi Melly. What's up, Melly?
Shout you out, Melly.
Shout out, girl.
What up, boo? She is from Honduras.
Honduras.
Honduras. I can't.
You can.
Honduras. Huh?
Yeah,
okay.
sure.
She immigrated over here. She came over here when she was about 6 years old. And I'm ashamed to say I did not even know Honduras was a country before meeting her.
Okay.
So It was great. I learned so much. I would say if you're dating someone like a different ethnicity or culture or just different background, just like really, welcome it with open arms. It's been great. I've learned a lot from Melly. Learned amazing food. My favorite now is pollo frito, which is fried chicken with green bananas. You fry them up. It's so good, so fattening, but so good. Yeah, I really the only challenge I've had was communicating with her family.
Okay.
Because her mom, she's really good at English, but it's not her first language, and so she had to kind of learn it when she was an adult. So it wasn't as easy as it was for Melly when she was 6 years old. So it's just kind of a mutual thing of her trying to work on communicating with me and me trying to learn more Spanish. And then even more so her Tio Epi, shout out to Epi, what's up? Her uncle, he, when I first met him, didn't really speak any English at all.
Whoa.
And so, yeah. So it was just trying to like connect with her family in a meaningful way. I wanted to be able to get to really know them. And it was a little bit of a challenge, but it was great. I mean, she taught me to dance.
I mean, they say nothing gets you to learn a language quicker than getting a partner
That's what they
that
say.
speaks that language.
They do say that.
Dead ass, B.
No sé. Mi español es muy mala. Is that right?
It's malo, I think, maybe.
Malo.
Say the sentence
But-
again.
No,
My
I'm
español
embarrassed.
is
Spanish
muy
is bad.
mala.
But I think that
Malo.
Malo. I'm just gonna
And-
go with malo.
Yeah. And now I'm an honorary catracho. That is like the slang for Honduran.
person.
Catracho.
Catracho.
Catracho. And the thing you say is capero loco. You're meeting someone. It just means what's fart crazy.
What's fart crazy?
Capero loco, but it makes more sense.
What is the most white guy thing that you do that Melly tells you about?
Anything I do, man.
That's funny.
Dude, literally, just my dancing.
Okay.
There's the dance for Honduras is called punta.
Okay.
And
Whoa.
it's
Okay. Whoa. Pause.
Hit the puta. Yo, hit the puta.
Hit the punta. It is a very hip oriented dance.
Okay.
And I've got the whitest, most locked hips on the face of the earth.
you go like,
but now
puta,
we're out
puta,
here
puta,
stretching,
puta,
girl.
puta,
Don't
puta.
you worry about it. You're about to come home putaing it up,
I'm
bro.
gonna pop that.
Bruh.
Pop that punta.
I'm gonna pop that punta.
Wait.
Oh
Okay.
God.
The
Okay.
name for this. Okay.
The
Anyway.
name for this episode is Pop That Punta.
So I hope that helped, Kiara.
Episode title: Pop that punta.
Pop that punta.
No.
Yeah, I
No.
like it. Why no?
Aw.
Do you ever? I mean, I guess. How often? No, it doesn't even happen. I
Hmm.
guess.
hit me with it?
I was thinking one of the hardest things, and this doesn't necessarily count for Melly per se, but with dating someone who doesn't speak English as a first language, like let's say Melly's mom, it's that I guess there's an inherent sense of feeling like you don't know truly who that person is. Like that person never is able to speak in their mother tongue with
Mhm.
you.
I honestly, I had that worry kind of the other way around. I was
Yeah.
worried that like, they might just like me because I just sit there and smile and I like
Yeah.
their food. And they don't really know who I am. But I mean, over the years, I really have gotten to know them well, and I can kind of hold a conversation for the most part. But that definitely was kind of a concern I had. I really don't know what you do to counteract that.
You learn language.
Yeah. I guess you have to learn.
Yeah, it's hard because I do like this quote of, when you speak to someone in their second language, you speak to their brain. But when you speak to someone in their first
Mhm.
language, you speak to their heart. So I don't know. Because the way we're talking about it is like, well, will Melly's mom like ever really know Gianni if Gianni's speaking in his second language and she's always speaking in her,
Right.
Yeah.
or is that just the divide of
You know what? Boom.
Of
Solution.
languages. Huh.
I speak to her in English. She speaks to me in Spanish. We both know it. It's our native tongue.
Yeah.
Huh?
All right, Kiara, there you go.
There you go, Kiara.
Have him learn Spanish so you can speak Spanish.
Learn a different language and then get back to me. I don't know.
All right. Thank you. Love God.
Thank you.
This week to celebrate Jacob's birthday, happening tomorrow. We, Gianni, as you know, do our song of the week each week.
I'm familiar.
Jacob's birthday's coming up tomorrow. He's turning 24.
Woo.
And we wanted to do our songs of the week to celebrate him. What song reminds you of Jacob?
System of a Down, Sugar. I just imagine that when you're like, it's time to unleash the fury of the hawk. How do I feel? What do I say? Fuck you, it all goes away. Yeah. So happy birthday, man. Love you.
Yeah.
Jordan, Monica, what song reminds y'all of Jacob?
So many songs remind us of Jacob. Monica?
I have 3 different options.
Isn't she lovely?
No, but I have 3 different options.
Okay, so A, B, or C? Do it again.
I'm gonna go with option A. So
Option A.
which is Hungry Like a Wolf, Duran Duran.
I love Duran Duran.
Only because the first time I met you, you were wearing the Duran Duran shirt.
Was that really the first time we met?
Mm-hmm. When we went out for lunch.
Ooh. And I'm hungry like the wolf.
Nice.
Boom.
All right, the song that I chose for you I just feel like whenever we're having a Zoom call and it seems like you're in the wilderness or there's no reception or I hear woodworking in the background or engines roaring or the sound of the wilderness again, it's Bob Seger, Like a Rock.
Like a rock. Wait, I don't know if I know that song.
Bob Seger, Like a Rock?
I know Bob Seger.
Yeah, that's my song of the week.
Dude, I love it.
I think of you.
Oh, like a rock.
And
Nice,
for
Xolo.
me, I'm choosing 2 songs. I'm choosing Always Where I Need to Be
Oh,
by
yeah.
the Kooks and Coding Dreaming by Kodak Black. I think both of those songs, those are the 2. That's the polarity of Jacob Scott Thomas Bertrand. You have British rock and Florida rapper Kodak Black. Both of those songs Jacob loves. Jacob introduced me to the Kooks, and I introduced him to Kodak Black.
Yeah, I love that song. Hey, you like everything be like off top the
No, that's Rollin' in Peace.
Yeah.
That's
Coding
a really
Dreaming
good
is-
Kodak
I was
Black
like,
impersonation.
I might
take off on you peons and go way to Venus. I'm a star, so I put a neutron on my pinky.
I'm walking in my Christian
Wait,
Louboutin,
I actually do have
baby.
to say one last thing before we do wrap out. In 2027, there's going to be 4 movies coming out by Sam Mendes. One about each of the Beatles, each members of the Beatles.
Wait, really?
And Gianni, I was looking at the pictures that they were posting for the young Beatles. You look
George Harrison?
Yes, bro.
George Harrison.
Is it? Wait, no. I think it's.
I wanna play
might be
John
Paul
Lennon.
McCartney.
Paul McCartney.
No.
I always was
Really?
told, because I sometimes would wear my sideburns really long. People would tell me I look like John Lennon. No? You don't see it?
I don't know. I can't picture it. Who?
I don't know. Who do y'all think? I mean, both of you guys could definitely be in the Beatles.
I'll play any Beatle they want.
This one.
I'll play Yoko Ono.
I
don't
literally was
care.
thinking that looks like Gianni.
Oh, Paul McCartney.
Oh.
But this guy also, no, not this.
Ringo?
That guy also kind of
John
looks
Lennon.
like
That's John
Gianni.
Lennon. Yeah. I could play that. I love that.
I see
Jacob
John
would be
Lennon.
Ringo Starr.
The only one I look like the most is Ringo Starr, which is funny because everyone just slept with his wife.
Oh no,
What?
dude, no way.
Oh.
Dude, nah, not my name Ringo.
Ringo had done dirty, bro.
He played the drums, right?
Yeah.
There were like so many.
I guess he secretly didn't play the drums.
He secretly
Ringo
didn't?
Starr, the short king of the Beatles.
He was a
Yeah.
short king.
Like I don't know.
There was like one music video where they just didn't give him his drums for some reason, and so he's just sitting there with like different objects, just like he's not even one of the Beatles.
All
Damn.
you need is love.
Yeah.
He's like,
Imagine all the people.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Well, we'd love to see you do a real person, Gianni, and because the
Yeah, the
SNL
shoes. We could've been the
1975 is
shoes.
already casted,
Who's already cast?
they're making an SNL movie about the beginning of SNL.
did they say who got cast in it?
Yeah.
I don't have my phone.
To give
anyone
you
we know?
Corey Michael Smith, the actor who played the Riddler in Gotham, he's playing someone. Miles Teller is playing someone.
Dan Aykroyd?
Maybe there was someone that just got cast. Maybe like Alex Wolff or someone like that just got.
Whoa.
Belushi?
When is that filming?
Later this year.
Yeah.
I'm so curious.
But they're
if that's
all
gonna be
older.
good.
They're in like the late 20s
Oh,
Yeah,
actors,
yeah.
early 30s actors, not us. And with that, y'all, I think that concludes our episode. Guys, if you haven't yet, check out Gianni anywhere on social media where you can find him. We have his social media right here in front of him, but also if you want to say it to our people who aren't looking at the screen.
I am just Gianni DeCenzo, first and last name,
Easy enough.
on Instagram. I'm there. I post sometimes.
He's there. He posts
Occasionally.
sometimes.
TikTok.
Show him some love. Show this podcast some love, y'all. If you enjoyed this one, watch our other episodes. Gianni has now been on 5 times.
Watch the other 4.
So watch the other 4. That's right.
I'm the other Lobo.
The
Gianni
Lobo.
is our 3rd Lobo. He is our number 1 libido. You are a member of our elite.
You are now one of my elite employees.
Oh, wait. Okay, wait. But can we just really? Oh, we'll end the podcast there. Thank you so much. Thank you. I've been one half of your podcast this week. Xolo Maridueña.
I'm your soon-to-be 24-year-old host.
And we are joined by our very special love god, Gianni DeCenzo.
I love.
We'll see y'all next week.
This episode of Lone Lobos is a Lone Lobos production, produced by Monica Tamayo and JMKM, with intro music by Nicholas Gray. Like what you hear? Check us out on Instagram at Lone Lobos.